Welcome to the Children's Chapel at St. Peter's Lutheran. I'm Pastor Leslie, and today I brought the offering plate from the sanctuary that we pass. Maybe when you've been in church, you've helped your parents by putting their offering envelope in the plate when the ushers pass them down the pews. Why do you think we collect an offering during worship? We do this because it's a way of doing ministry. When we put our money together, we can do so much more than we could just by ourselves. Combining our offerings makes it possible for us to help other people. And we can maintain the building, the church that we gather in. It gives people a place to pray and a place to talk to God, a place to learn about God, and a place to be together and encourage each other. In our gospel story for today, we hear Jesus encouraging us to give to God what is God's. Well, what do you think belongs to God? Does money belong to God? Are we God's? Yes, everything belongs to God. Our money, our time, our lives. And when we put our money in the offering plate, where does it go? Well, some of it stays right here to run the church, and some of it goes out to our community to help people who need things like food or clothing, nice warm hats for winter. And some of it goes other places. I want to talk to you a little bit about those other places it goes. Some of it goes to California and Oregon and Washington State. Wildfires there have burned land and homes. And there's an agency called Lutheran Disaster Relief. And Lutheran Disaster Relief sends people who are helpers. They help families that have lost their homes in a fire and they need places to stay and beds to sleep in and meals. And the people of Lutheran Disaster Relief help others rebuild their homes and their lives once again. Our money also goes to New York City, where Pastor Stevens helps soldiers in the National Guard care for people during the COVID outbreak. Pastor Stevens is pictured right here in a camouflage fatigues as a soldier. Our money goes to help a new church in the state of Maryland. And that's where a man named Jean-Paul Kasuku, who was born in an African country of the Congo, well, he lives in Maryland now that he moved to the United States. And Mr. Kasuku, who speaks several different languages, reaches out to many new Americans who've moved here from all over the world, inviting them to his church. And as a result, the Mountain of God Lutheran Church has grown and grown with new members worshiping together joyfully. This is a picture of people dancing and singing in church. Our money also sends young people to work and serve with other people in countries around the world. Here's a picture of Jill Rhodey, who went to Thailand to be a teacher. And this program is called Young Adults in Global Mission. And because of this experience, Jill decided years later to become a pastor. Maybe someday you'd like to have an adventure like hers, where other young men and young women get to live and work in a different country. Well, what do you have that you can give to God? I think that what children have is really, really important. Children have a curiosity about the world. You have good questions that you can share with your teachers and your parents. Children need to play. And you know what? Adults need reminded that taking time to play and rest and have a snack and maybe a nap and learn and play some more, adults need to be reminded that those are really good things that maybe they should do too. A willing attitude to try new things, a cheerful smile, a comforting hug. Those are all things you have that you can give. And they're all wonderful, valuable things. Maybe the best thing that you can give someone else is the gift of your time. Because after all, when you spend time with someone, it shows how much they mean to you. I want to thank you for spending time with me here in the Children's Chapel. Let's finish with a prayer. Thanks for giving us everything you made, dear God. This beautiful world, our families, our pets, our homes. Help us share our time and our care with all we meet so that we can be as generous as you are in loving us. Amen.